Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're going to be playing more Witcher 3. And we're currently exploring the city. There's a lot of back alleys and stuff here. I think we were trying to see what's around the Matina Gate. We've been to this whole area. We also wanted to go up to where this marker was. Let's check this out first. This is part of the cemetery that we've been to. And then down there seems to be the gate, so we would have to go through that thing. That's the actual gate, it looks like. It's weird how he'll get stuck on one of the fences. Okay, we want to go up through here.
You'd best behave, friend. You're in Beauclair, see?
Yes? Do you like it here?
There's a lot of new books in this DLC. Pretty impressive. Let's take a look at these books. 2 new books that we just got right here. The so-called giant centipedes are my only comfort in exile. Dearly have I paid for my wrongs, being exiled from the beautiful deserts and steppes of Ophir to this hideous green country where all the scents and flavors are so intense they make me sick, fills my heart with sorrow and regret. My only comfort seems to be a small colony of scolopendros, or more scientifically speaking, scolopendromorphs, here referred to as giant centipedes, living in the vicinity of my hut. These wonderful creatures, the sight of which reminds me of home, have most likely chosen this area to settle in because of the presence of shale mars, whose droppings constitute the food of smaller animals, which in turn are consumed by scolopendros. Sometimes I sneak up on them when they are feeding to admire their hooked limbs, mandibles so sturdy they seem made of iron, and chitinous thoraces shiny enough to let one gaze upon one's reflection. I wonder if this is the same guy that wrote that ode to a centipede. The last basilisk of its kind, a study in ecology by Boris de Salvarez. Based on my observations, I have concluded that all species, be they plant, animal, or even insect, are inextricably intertwined with one another. It is no mere coincidence the felling of the beechwoods and the vanishing of the rose, who in them once dwelled, led to the disappearance of the sterling basilisks as well. The principle even holds true for ladybirds. For the betterment of learning, I conducted the following experiment. I eradicated all the aphids in the palace cabbage patch using a lye solution. Within a few weeks, all of the ladybirds once present in that patch, and there were hundreds, migrated to a neighboring field. A simple experiment, yet it gave incontrovertible proof of my hypothesis. Alright.
Behave, friend.
Do you like
You're
it
in
here?
Beauclair, see?
Okay, we have multiple areas to check out here, so let's kind of plan this properly. This whole square is probably the first thing to go to. I believe we have checked these, because I want to say we went to the blacksmith and the armor smith.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck again.
Lazare
Citizens,
Lafargue's
beware
workshop.
of the beast. Turn your trembling hearts to the good
Here in
book.
Beauclair,
You
all's
will
right
find
and fair.
solace there. New customers and old alike. Fine meats available from the butcher in San Sebastian. Fresh sausage, tripe, and other offal daily.
Have we been to this guy? I don't think so, because he's got an exclamation point.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazare Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
What do you have on offer?
Here's $10,000. What is that? Infused lizard hide. Alright, he doesn't have any diagrams to sell. Let's just get rid of all our stuff. Oh, this is actually better. I'll keep these then.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Alright, so let's take a look at this. It's kind of cool. Guardsman trousers, okay. We're actually already wearing the Ducal Guardsman gloves. And the Ducal Guard officer. Okay, this is all Ducal Guard related stuff. That's kind of cool. Oh, I like the outfit.
You're back. So, how shall it be? Will you help hunt down the Grandmaster diagrams? Those for Witcher armor?
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensai, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensai's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiansail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Oh, I guess all of them.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Atom. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet a well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiansail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering Witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed, the bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
This stuff seems cool because it's like a proper mission where there's like a investigation. I'd be interested to actually try this, even though I don't usually do the armor searching missions.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
I wonder if they count it. Oh yeah, they do just count it as scavenger hunt. I wonder if they're all this involved. If they were, I would actually do the scavenger hunts. Because I'm not just interested in just like finding a item. I certainly don't care about the armor. But I am interested in little story vignettes.
The search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
So let's sell this, sell this. Repair our stuff while we're here.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Is cheap, reliable. Purchase today what you planned to purchase tomorrow. A great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper even more.
Thank you, by the way, to Chuckster and to Boxdown RPG for the hosts. Welcome Space Dust into the stream. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Space Dust joining the show? How are you doing this morning, Space Dust? We are witching.
Hello, fella. Well met.
Oh,
Of the Duchessa herself.
Ooh, I like this shop. This is cool.
Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons Emporium of diverse merchandise. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Oh, this guy will play Gwent with us, huh?
Show me what you got back there.
Ooh, he's got paintings. Arethusa's Tower at Sundown. Do I have any use for paintings? I still need to check on the mansion that we got, that we like acquired. These all cost 20? Oh, I'm gonna buy all of these then. Arethusa's Tower at Sundown. Ruins of an Old Fort. Harvest Time in White Orchard. Herbalist Hut. Van Rowe, self-portrait, okay. Garibaldi Hagan. Auburn Maiden on a Field of Black. The Conception of Eduard, reproduction. Matilda's First Steps, reproduction. The Coming of Ludovic, reproduction. The Beauclair Palace. The Battle of Anghiari, reproduction. Ship Leaving Harbor, reproduction. Spice Merchant, reproduction. Et in Cover Ego en Bussen, reproduction. Still Life, J. de Varvari, reproduction. Knight returning from his quest. Cyrilla, Fiona, Ellen Rhiannon, Queen of Sintra. Emervar Armis. Alright, we got some stuff. I'm sure if we do have a mansion that's like a base of operations and we can customize it, then I'm guessing maybe we could put up those paintings. I have no idea, but it's just the kind of thing that I would buy.
Instead of chatting, why not a quick game of Gwent?
After I
You
bought
shall
out your
find
whole store.
anything better in all Toussaint.
There we go. Get rid of one of those. Oh, he has a monster deck. Crap. Okay. I think this is pretty good. A lot of high numbered cards. Double trebuchets is good, but it doesn't actually really help us. Let's switch out one of these. Damn, we got a bad card. Uh-oh. We're already in a bad spot. I'm not going to be able to hold up against this guy. We can scorch his griffin. This isn't looking good for us, though. Wow. Who is this one? Imlerith. If we double this, we're going to get another 7, so we'll be at 38. I guess we could also put in Zoltan. Oh no, it'll be at 40, I guess. Oh, because also Dandelions 2 adds to it. Double the strength of his close combat? Yowza. This will add another 10, so it'll make us 50. And what we can do is the nurse can bring back one guy. I don't really have any other ideas here. I can scorch the highest card in the game, which is my card, actually. So I can't do that. And we're just gonna close it out then. Alright, the thing is, we have to scorch now, or else... yeah, if we don't scorch now, then we're screwed. Let's just put in the trebuchet, I guess. I don't have a lot of cards I can use. We're gonna lose it. Mathematically, we can't beat this guy. Yeah, there's nothing we can do.
Welcome, please, Peru.
Instead of chatting,
Alright, we got a spy this time. We got a couple low-end cards. That's good. We have no archers. Let's just put our spy in immediately. There's not really a reason not to put your spy in if they can't take it. You know, if this is a hero card, there's no reason not to. Alright, so this dragon can then take out 10 points worth. Oh wait, you know what's even better? Is if I scorch them now, and then I use the dragon. Boom. Now that's a play right there. Holy crap. We can't bring him back though, unless we get a resurrection card. Nope. Oh, damn. The decoy comes in right after we would have needed it. Okay. Well, let's start doing it. Oh, he's commander horning his guys. Well, then I'll do the same. If we need to, we can always bring back one of our guys. Damn. Holy. See, the problem here, this is very dangerous because our guys are all the same exact strength. Damn! Alright, here's what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring back one of these guys. We're gonna try and, you know, tire him out as long as possible. Just gonna waste cards. Alright, he clear weathered us. We're gonna pull back our Siegfried. He has 2 cards left, which could mean anything with a monster deck, you don't know. We clearly have lost this round. Although, if we just think about this for a second, 10 would give us 45. Then these 2 would be another 10, 55, 65. Yeah, mathematically we can't beat him. And we have 20 points worth of guys. And that's all he's got. He passed. Okay. So we already beat him then. But we'll just put in all our guys. Yay! Got him! Can't we get an exclamation mark hype for that? Good stuff. Clan Dimon Pirate. Clan Dimon. Let's take a look. Clan Dimon Pirate. Kills the strongest cards on the battlefield. Oh wow, so that's like a dragon card except with no limit. Dragon only affects the cards in the front row. Space Dust getting hyped. Thank you, Space Dust. I love that relief right there. It's so cool. Is there there's more than one armor smith here? Wow.
La, 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 la.
I love this little painting here. Make it look like part of the city. Love it.
A witcher. That can only mean trouble.
Nice tune.
The exhibition of the Reginald Dogry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin for the tickets. Give it back.
Your tickets remain valid. You must merely wait patiently for the exhibition to reopen. Please disperse. The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
What kind of work?
Work related to the monument to Reginald Daubry. The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you. Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Daubry. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Faramond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rivals in duels.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Great balls of granite. Love it.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
It must.
Dried bloodstain.
So the guy hurt himself trying to cut this thing?
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
It will all work out. It will.
Oh my.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
The Grand Place. Grand Place. Wow.
Ah.
Where folk are gay and merry,
I feel faint.
life is a
Ow, my
right
head
song.
spins.
And Beauclair is a lovely dream.
Ah.
Dream that adorns all as if in rich whipped cream.
This is going a pretty decent distance here.
What's new, mon ami?
This is also really going to show how much of this city we have not explored yet.
Scent leads to this door.
Uh-oh.
Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now! Or I'll summon the guards!
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda, I know you're in there. You and that fancy pants of yours.
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes. That'll be best. I'm done here.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
I want to see if this is in our inventory. Werewolf meat. It'll be marked as a new item. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's the leaf, I guess. Like on the statue of David. So where are we? In the north of the city? Yeah. Wow, there's so much city.
Come on.
Knights, bluff, and wine council, no? You're only kaput.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, look at this. It's like a back alley. The exhibition of the Reginald Daubrey Monument will soon reopen. Tickets still available. Take your friends and family with you.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
Got him. Good stuff. We have a tavern over here. We also have a bunch more businesses, although I don't know where they are specifically, because we kind of ended up in a different spot. Okay, so we're a little bit north of where we were. We were here.
To you, Witcher.
Okay, this is where it was. And these are all the Reginald statues.
Lepiotus Jack Tails, I've got roaring heartburn.
Me, My Panther, and I. Did we ever read this? Oh, yeah, we did read that. This is weird. It's like the lighting is turned off or something. It's like global lighting up here. Watch, it's about to switch when we go back downstairs. Meow. That's really weird. Maybe there's like a height problem or something. Like if you're too high in the city, I don't know what it is. Because it happens on the upper floors of a lot of houses.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Toussaint's problems, not two swords.
Ooh. More books. Natural Born Killers, a study of Garcanes. Garcanes are commonly described as lesser vampires. Do not be misled by this terminology, however, for they are extremely dangerous and devious creatures which men stand no chance of defeating. Oh, we already did this one. Forgotten Species, the Proto-Fleeter. If you take a fleeter and magnify all its most primitive traits, you will get a Proto-Fleeter. The beast, the fleeter's distant ancestor, arrived here from a parallel sphere centuries past, yet unlike the fleeter, has remained untouched by any post-conjunction evolutionary process. In our time, proto-fleeters are extremely rare, the more suitably adapted fleeters having taken over their niche in our biosphere. Proto-fleeters are thus lesser vampires. Their massive wide jaws constitute their main weapons, their sharp claws coming in a close second. Similarly to their more developed cousins, proto-fleeters rely on their instincts rather than intelligence and are quite sensitive to the scent of blood. All the usual means of fighting vampires, such as vampire oil, black blood, and silver weapons, apply to them as well. Gnomish prankings. I think we read that. We're getting all these entries about vampire types, but we're not really running into any vampires. I guess this must be the DLC where they add a lot of the vampire stuff, because we definitely had fleeters, we had, a lot of different vampire types in Witcher 1, but they haven't really appeared in Witcher 3, so this must be the one where they, like, put them back in.
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
So we wanted to figure out where this other... Yeah, we need to go to here. And we have to figure out how to get to where this is.
What are you doing?
Oh, it looks like it's just up here.
Can't believe it. Simply
Naught is nearly as fun as a pun.
Hello?
So many houses. Love it.
I wish you health. Nice tune.
I like these green walls. It's weird that the same person will have the same book like multiple times. I guess it must be that they like really enjoy it, or maybe their whole family's reading it, so like one of them gets it and they're still working on reading it, so that somebody else has to buy the same, you know, another copy of the same book. Let's say that's what it is.
Geralt of Rivia, perchance.
Good day. Lipio to keep you
Tipple a
from
diddle of wine.
hangovers too.
As thirsty as I am.
Beg your pardon?
Were the good prophet Lebioda lively and spry,
Ah,
from me he would
so
everything buy.
Have your chit-chat with someone else.
Pardon me.
Not sure how to get into these buildings here.
Only a witcher stands to
Oh, here we
best
go.
the beast.
Blacksmith.
Do I know you?
Do you prefer to go by Geralt of Rivia?
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what you have. Farewell.
No, see you later.
I think we've been to this blacksmith. I don't know why we would have gone here though and not anywhere else. Maybe we were in the middle of a mission or something, we just needed to repair our weapons. But I recognize the guy, unless they use the same guy in multiple blacksmith shops. But if I'm being serious, I don't think they would reuse him in the same city. I think if they were going to reuse him, they would do it, you know, in a different city. I think we also went to this armorer. Yeah, I kind of remember this alleyway area, whatever.
The best armor around. That is what I forge. So sorry.
Yeah, this is all done.
So long.
I think we came into the city and went straight to this district, is what we did. We might have also gone to this tavern.
Salut.
I'm listening.
You lick it, you buy it.
I don't know you. Don't you bother me.
Take good care of yourself. Do you like it here?
Well, I never.
Salutations.
How goes it, friend?
Have I gone absolutely cuckoo? Selling all dirt
I must
cheap?
see a medic.
Never you worry. The air here is such that one is never hungover.
This looks like the same layout as the other house here. But I'm pretty sure it's a different house. I'm just not sure. We might have already looted this house. We might have been on our way to the blacksmith. I don't see anything that's lootable. We might have looted this already. We did start on the west side of one of the areas of the city, so this might actually be this whole zone we might have already done. Good stuff, ladies and gents. That's going to do it for The Witcher 3 today. Thank you, everybody, for joining the show. Now, the channel you're watching is called The Voice of Nick. On here, I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. If you want to see more of what happens on here, you can type !games in the chat. You'll get a full list of all 7 concurrent gameplay series going, including The Witcher 3. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follower goal of 9. We're currently at 6, so we're getting there, guys. Now, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching the show, and bye-bye.